coastal cleanup. We've been talking about it all year long. There's tons of debris out there, from plastic to bottles to all kinds of things that we've got to find just so that we can keep our beaches clean and healthy, you know? So Coastline is on the scene to keep the beaches clean. Yeah. So here we are with Coastline. We're here for Ocean Cleanup. It's Coastal Cleanup Day, and every year people come out and give their time and their energy to keep our beaches looking fabulous, just the way we like to when we want to run around on summertime or any time of the year. As you can see, there's some folks down there finding some different things like cigarette butts, Coke cans, like cigarette butts or bottles, and all kinds of debris that sort of accumulates over the year. And then they want to clear it all out because the tides will come in and wash it up and then wash it back out into the water. We don't want that, do we? No, we got to do something about that. So I'm here to help out too. If you want to keep a fresh beach, you need a few things. The great thing is you've got some gloves because you don't want to touch any nasty crap. You know, you want to put your gloves on and make sure that you're nice and clean for yourself for hygienic reasons. And we've got a wonderful trash bag that they've provided us right up there at the front, so in case you didn't bring your own and stuff. And this here is the bag that we're using. What does it say? Oh, every piece of trash you remove reveals something beautiful. Yeah, I know. What I think is really cool is that they brought a tally sheet. This is fantastic so that we can also monitor and manage and sort of log what we're finding out there. You know, what's most at risk that we run into. So, and then this here is a little bit about what we usually find in the water and stuff. Is that what we're trying to?
All that stuff you could find.
Oh, okay, cool. And then that's cool.
So here's a pair of gloves for you.
All right, thank you. And then we're gonna go run around a little bit and clean up some. So these are just a few things that they've provided for us. Fantastic, guys. And so we're going to go down here and see what we find, because as we do Coastline TV show, we want those beaches looking good so you can enjoy the segment. So let's go help out. Keep the beaches nice and clean, because as Coastline, as you can see, there's the coast. Is every time I take the show and do a segment, I'm so happy that when I do want to do beach episodes, they're all nice and clean and free of any debris, and we want to find out how that happens, because it just doesn't happen. A lot of times we enjoy all the holidays from Labor Day to Memorial Day, or even internationally, different things that go on all year long, and stuff that we do, pop bottles, Coke bottles, and different kind of cigarette butts washes out, and it creates gigantic barges in the middle of the ocean, and then it washes back up on our shore sometimes. So it's good that we do our part right now so that we can always know that it's going to be clean for us to enjoy. We've got some folks down there, as you can see, working at it. We're going to go help them out and make sure it looks great. So as you can see, there's a lot of people that came out that are running around in the hills behind me, and mostly you find styrofoam is the big thing. Broken cups of styrofoam. I guess so far, my biggest find right now would be this cup that, you know, we drink our sodas and sometimes we drop it or we may not pick it up, or sometimes it gets washed out and comes back. So I found that more so up in the higher areas, because in the wintertime, the tides wash all the way up and get caught up there. So we're finding a lot of styrofoam and a few cigarette butts and drinking cups is what I'm running into, you know? For the most part, in some beaches, like a stop-by beach like Pie, in other major ones you'll find more larger debris. This here is the kind of stuff you might run into, which is styrofoam. Styrofoam gets washed out into the ocean. It gets caught up in the birds' mouths, and then they get, you know, choke and they can't eat, and all these kinds of things clog up environments. So this is something that you might run into a little bit more, and it gets washed out. You wouldn't believe it. From this here it will wash up because the sand and the tides are constantly rolling in. So right at the ocean break, you know, on the coastline break, you'll see a very clean kind of bed. But as time passes, you see a little bit of seaweed, and then you can come over into places like this, and that's where you might find little debris that you might look through for stuff, you know, because it comes up, it washes up, and then it tides high. And especially in the wintertime, it piles up and everything accumulates. The birds in formation. This is who we're doing it for. Isn't that awesome? We're doing it. As you can see, those birds need these people to clean up all the beach so that when they go down out and to eat. So coming out for ocean cleanup, we look for different stuff out here because the debris washes up and it sits at the bed usually a lot of times because it's washed up. Like this here is a piece right here. It's a piece of paper, wrapper from candy. We're finding pieces of like this here, like styrofoam. Now these are not large pieces, but they really do make a difference if you're out in the ocean and everything. So then we're gonna mark on here that we're finding like bottle caps, sometimes lids. In beaches where you have picnics, you'll find more larger stuff. So this is the kind of stuff that we're looking for so that it doesn't tide high back out, especially during the fall and the winter seasons when on the California coast it can wash back out when the storms come. It doesn't turn into trash for them. Got a team leader going on, and she sort of organized her own team, and so they're picking up some grotesque crap. Right? So hey guys, what did you guys find? I'm gonna go further down, but what did you find?
Plastic pieces.
A lot of plastic.
Cigarette butts.
Cigarette butts. What was number one? Cigarette butts, probably.
There's plastic pieces.
Oh, okay. See. See, I just put audio. We got she's a trophy winner, right? She's got tons of stuff. Coke cans. We've got a tennis ball. Oh my God, it's busted. We don't want that going out in the ocean or anything. So this stuff is here, and they're doing their duty. And I found my big giant Coke cup. All right, thanks. Now here's our trophy winner guy. He's got passion. I guess you gotta really seek it out, right? Well, you really got a lot. I mean, what time did you get here?
Left 9.
Really? Wow.
There's a lot of stuff out here.
You. Okay. All right, so here's the whale watching for you guys. I had a few more just so you guys enjoy. Oh, get it for them. Get it to them. Now, can I get it? I'll take. Are you okay? If you don't want to, it's all right. About your pounds. Is it okay? I just want to make sure because I have to check with folks, you know. So this guy was one of the hardest working folks that I found out there. And what's your name, first of all?
Brian.
Brian's he's a trooper. I swear, he's got the whole team here. But how many pounds did you find, Brian?
34 pounds.
Dear God, that's a baby. Dear God, who can carry that, right? So guys, come on, keep the beaches clean so we can keep on doing the scene of the show. Okay? Thank you guys. You guys are great. Form here, as we could see, most of the things that I collected were a little bit of food wrappers, like we said the takeout cup container, lots of parts of styrofoam. Here. They've got a great list here of things that you could see. And I guess I ran into a balloon and some straws. Some straws is some stuff that we ran into as well. So this is very great for them to tally and keep up with what's going on out there. After you clean up all the trash, then that's the view you want, right?